We're back here on Speedway Spectacular. We are here at Victory Circle at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Anthony Calhoun along with race analyst Derek Daly. And Derek, the talk for the entire month of May, it seemed like it was all about the Formula One superstar Fernando Alonso.
Can you imagine that arguably one of the very best racing drivers in the world today would forego the Grand Prix of Monaco, Formula One's pristine event, crown jewel, and walk away and say, I want to race at the Indy 500. The global headlines went boom, exploded with excitement.
Charlie Clifford has more on the Formula One star.
Make way for the rock star in Indianapolis. Two-time Formula One champion Fernando Alonso knows the paparazzi well, driving an IndyCar on the most famous oval in racing. Not so much.
It's narrow than what I thought. You know, when you watch the television and you see three cars aside on the main straight, hard to imagine, you know, how you can fit three cars there and at that speed.
Alonso arrived early this May with a bang. When he climbed into the 29 car to take his first laps in Indy, 2.4 million fans across the world tuned in on the track live stream.
I started joking around with Fernando about it, not really thinking 2017 was any sort of option. And it was clear he wanted to, and then one thing led to another.
Fernando Alonso's made himself at home at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. His mission this May, cross off the second leg of racing's Triple Crown. He already took care of the Monaco Grand Prix. Still plenty of time to conquer the 24 hours of Le Mans. This week, the only item on Alonso's agenda, the Borg Warner Trophy.
Probably the biggest race in the world. So to have the opportunity to experience this event is something that I think any racing driver should have the opportunity to feel and try to win it.
As race day nears, the Spaniards still can't believe how close the diehards are allowed to get to the pits in Indy. Alonso's escape mechanism, a remote control skateboard.
On the F1 paddock, you are not allowed to do it. So when I came here, I brought the skateboard, and probably somehow similar of what you're feeling on the corners when you trim the car. So it's some practice of the car as well.
The McLaren legend is all geared up for the 101st Indy 500. Can IndyCar hold off one of Formula One's finest? Don't blink.
And Derek, there's no doubt, that guy is a superstar, right?
More than 2 million people logged on to just see one car doing a rookie test.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. But the spotlight is firmly on IndyCar and American IndyCar racing and the Indy 500 because of a superstar like Alonso. Remember, the crown jewel of their season is Monaco, and he walks away. Now, it wasn't unusual in years past for them to do that, but today it's much more specialized. But here's my private thought. I really believe IndyCar is some of the toughest racing in the world. I love Alonso being here. I don't really want him to take away the trophy or the big check. I want our guys to give him a tough fight and send him home and have him say, wow, those guys are good over there.
That would be something if he's a Formula One star and he ends up here at Victory Circle for the Indy 500. But you know what? He's got a good team. Anything can happen.
Oh, with Andretti, he has.
Boy, it's great to have him a part of this year's 101st running of the Indianapolis 500. Okay.